Did Katy Perry just confirm the world's most unexpected romance? And do it live on stage? It happened in front of thousands flashing lights, screaming fans, and one bold concert goer who dared to propose to her mid-show. Katy laughed, but what came next sent the entire crowd and the internet into chaos. Because just as the fan shouted, "I heard you're single," Katy smirked and fired back, "You heard I was single? That's interesting." At first, it sounded like another playful moment, the kind of quick banter she's known for. But then she added a line that froze everyone. "You know, you really should have asked me about 48 hours ago." 48 hours ago. The exact window when photos of Katy Perry and former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau surface, showing the two getting cozy on a yacht in California. Coincidence? Maybe, but fans are convinced that was Katy's sly way of confirming what everyone's been whispering, that she and Trudeau might just be Hollywood's newest and strangest power couple. It all went down on October 13th, during the first London stop of Katy Perry's Lifetime's tour. The energy in the arena was electric flashing lights, thousands singing along, when suddenly, a man from the audience caught her attention. Holding up a bright poster, he yelled out, and Katy stopped mid-song, laughing. She looked down, squinting at the sign. "What does your sign say?" she asked. The fan shouted back, "I heard you're single." The crowd went wild, and that's when Katy leaned into the mix, smirking, "You heard I was single? That's interesting." The audience exploded with laughter, but the fan wasn't done. He flipped his sign around, revealing the words, "Katy Perry, will you marry me?" and dropped to one knee right there on stage. Katy gasped dramatically, "Are you kidding me? Not today," she shouted, playfully waving him off. Then came the line that set social media on fire. "You know, you really should have asked me about 48 hours ago." The audience cheered, thinking it was a joke, but within minutes, TikTok lit up with concert clips, and fans began connecting the dots. Just 2 days earlier, paparazzi photos had surfaced of Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. Yes, the Justin Trudeau cozying up on a yacht off the coast of Santa Barbara. And suddenly, that offhand remark didn't sound so random anymore. 2 days before that London show, the internet blew up. On October 11th, photos surfaced showing Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau aboard a luxury yacht off the coast of Santa Barbara, California, and they weren't exactly hiding. The shots, captured by paparazzi, showed the two laughing, lounging in the sun, and sharing more than just friendly smile. At one point, Trudeau leaned in close, and the camera caught what appeared to be a kiss. Within hours, the images were everywhere, from Twitter to Reddit to late-night talk shows. Fans were stunned. Some refused to believe it at first. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau? That has to be AI. One comment joked. Others pointed out the timing. Both were recently single, both high profile, both seen together just weeks before in Montreal. But the most talked about part wasn't the photos themselves, it was the timing. Those pictures dropped just 48 hours before Katy's London show. The same show where she dropped her now iconic line, "You really should have asked me about 48 hours ago." Coincidence? Maybe, but online sleuths weren't buying it. Threads on TikTok and Reddit started piecing together every sighting, every flight pattern, every possible clue. The conclusion? This wasn't random, it was the soft launch of a brand new celebrity relationship. So how did this even happen? A pop superstar and a former prime minister. Their paths first crossed back in late July. Katy was spotted in Montreal, where she'd been rehearsing for her tour and attending a few high-profile events. That's where she and Justin Trudeau were reportedly seen having dinner together at a cozy French restaurant called La Violin. At the time, it barely made headlines, just a few blurry photos and whispers online. Some fans brushed it off as a friendly dinner, others joked that it looked a little too friendly. But insiders later claimed it wasn't their first meeting. According to those close to the pair, they'd both attended several of the same international events and past year's charity galas, UN climate summits, and even global education fundraisers. Katy, a longtime UNICEF ambassador, and Trudeau, a vocal supporter of global youth initiatives, apparently shared more than just public cousins. Rumors started spreading that their friendship had quietly turned into something more: private meetups, late-night calls, and mutual visits whenever Katy's schedule allowed. Still, nothing was confirmed. No statements, no sightings. Just growing curiosity and speculation bubbling online. And then came the yacht photos, the moment that made everyone realize this wasn't wasn't just another rumor. If the timing of Katy and Trudeau's connection felt suspiciously perfect, that's because it was. Just a few months earlier, in late June, People magazine broke the story that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom had quietly ended their engagement. Sources said the spark had faded slowly, and though they tried to make it work for their daughter, Daisy Dove, co-parenting was now their main focus. By early July, both confirmed the split. No drama, no harsh words, but fans noticed Katy seemed lighter, happier, and unusually private. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau was navigating his own high-profile breakup. In 2023, he and Sophie Gregoire announced their separation after 18 years of marriage. They shared a heartfelt joint statement, asking for privacy as they co-parented their 3 children. At the time, Trudeau's personal life became the subject of endless political gossip, yet he stayed composed, keeping public appearances strictly professional. Fast forward to mid-2025, and both Katy and Justin were single again, each in a new phase of life, each rebranding themselves quietly in the public eye. So when those yacht photos appeared, many fans didn't see it as scandalous, they saw it as serendipity. To people who'd closed one chapter, perhaps opening another. But not everyone was buying the fairy tale narrative. Some claimed the pairing was too convenient, especially for 2 global figures known for managing their image carefully. And that's where the internet started to split, half rooting for the new romance and half convinced something bigger was at play. The internet lost its mind. Within hours of the yacht photos hitting the web, Twitter and TikTok turned into digital war zones. Some fans were thrilled, calling it the most unexpected crossover of the year. Others couldn't believe what they were seeing. Wait, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau? As in, the former Prime Minister of Canada? One viral tweet read, racking up over 1 million views. Another joked, so Katy went from firework to Parliament Hill real quick, but the real explosion happened on Reddit. Threads in R, pop culture in R, celebrities started dissecting every detail from body language on the yacht to the exact brand of wine in their hands. Users even speculated the 2 might have been quietly seeing each other since summer. Then came the wild theories. Some fans believed it was love to public figures finding comfort in each other after messy breakups. Others called it a PR stunt designed to keep both names in headlines during Katy's global tour. TikTok edits flooded timelines, pairing romantic clips of the 2 with her songs like Never Really Over and Teenage Dream. Meanwhile, others used meme audio, joking that Canada's next anthem will be Firework. But amid the chaos, one thing became clear: everyone was talking about them. Whether it was disbelief, excitement, or suspicion, the pairing had completely hijacked the celebrity news cycle. And the more silent Katy and Trudeau stayed, the louder the internet got. As speculation reached fever pitch, both camps went completely quiet. People magazine reached out to Katy's team for a statement, no reply. Trudeau's office was also contacted, and they declined to comment. That silence only made things worse. Because when 2 celebrities don't deny a rumor this big, it doesn't go away, it multiplies. TikTok creators began claiming that no comment was a strategic move, letting the mystery build. PR experts even weighed in, saying this kind of controlled silence is the smartest way to fuel buzz without committing to anything. Katy Perry, usually quick to shut down fake stories, didn't post a single clarification. Instead, she doubled down on mystery. Her next Instagram caption? Just 3 emojis, a wave, a heart, and a maple leaf. Fans instantly linked the maple leaf to Trudeau and flooded her comments with thousands of Canadian flags. Meanwhile, Trudeau continued his official duties, calm, polished, unbothered, but with a faint grin in every photo that fans swore was post-Katy energy. No denials, no explanations, just silent sand for fans. That said more than any statement ever could. As the fan who proposed was gently helped off stage, Katy leaned into her microphone one last time and sang, "He's just a little too late." The crowd laughed, but online, that line hit differently. It felt intentional, like a wink to the world, confirming exactly what she wanted people to believe. Now the question is, was it a joke, or was Katy subtly announcing her new relationship in the most theatrical way possible? For now, neither Katy Perry nor Justin Trudeau has said a single word publicly. No interviews, no clarifications, just 2 global figures letting the internet write the story for them. And that might be the smartest move of all. The mystery keeps their names trending, the clips keep spreading, and fans can't stop replaying that one moment from London, because whether it was a carefully crafted tease or a genuine slip, one thing is certain: Katy knows exact